stop what you are doing right now and listen to my story. I remember when I was 14, I walked the first time into the gym when I was, I think, 14 and a half, I said. It was a local gym in my country. The subscription was like $20. It was very old. It didn't, so I just walked in and it didn't even have a door. When you're going to change, the changing room, that door wasn't real. So there was like no door besides just a wall where you could change. I remember I couldn't even lift the 5 kilo dumbbells. Not even talking about bench pressing. Just the bar, the bar has like 10 kilograms, 20 kilograms. I couldn't even bench press that. Bro, imagine that. I was so fucking weak at 14. There are some kids out there at 14 that can bench 50 kilograms. I couldn't even bench that weight. Now I can bench 60 kilograms. I can curl, I think, 20 kilos per biceps. That's okay. I achieved this in 4 years. And I want to share my journey with you and my best tips and tricks. So if you're like me, click on the subscribe button and watch this video till the end. Make this video full screen and let's get into it. The first advice I have for you in order for you to achieve an aesthetic body is to work out with more people. Trust me, you will make far more progress working out with a friend, with a gym bro, with an older guy that knows what he's doing, or anyone, because you have that feeling that you belong there, that you can do retarded stuff and laugh with your friend. Be careful, because I used to go, I remember this another story for you. I used to go, imagine this, imagine I am in your head. I used to go with a friend that was like constantly telling me, yeah, you do not work good, join my workout because I know how to do the things, bro. You do not have to join him. Do not listen to the retarded guy that thinks he's the personal coach, your friend that thinks he's your personal coach. Unless he has a six-pack, a lean physique, he cannot tell you anything. That guy that was telling me that was like a fat, ugly motherfucker that only LARPed, and now he's changing from idea to idea. He was a personal coach, then this, then that. Bro, fuck him. No one cares about him. Go with a real friend. That's the first tip. The second tip on how to achieve your aesthetic body: train the aesthetic muscles. As I've said in my latest video on how to take aesthetic pictures, you have to train the aesthetic muscles. Those are the neck. Train with neck curls, shoulders and traps. Train them with, lateral raises, shoulder presses. I don't know how they call, like shoulder raises. I think you just lift your traps like this. Next, upper chest. The lower part of the chest is not that aesthetic. Just work out the whole chest, but focus on the upper chest with incline bench presses. Biceps, work with them with standard curls. You can also do spider curls, barbell curls for biceps. Triceps, for triceps you can do like, I don't know what fuck is, I don't have like big of a triceps, but you can work them with tricep extensions, tricep dips, or dips in general. Be careful. For me, when I do dips at like the dip thing, I get a lot of fatigue here, so it will also improve your upper chest. Then we have the lats, like this part of your body. You work that with pull-ups, lat pull-downs, rows, and other kinds of back lat focused exercises. Then I could say the last aesthetic muscle is your abs and your glutes, but glutes are not important. Abs work out every day. until you get like soreness, work them through crunches, flat lying leg raises with pulses. That means your body like this, you raise your feet like this and do them in the air. You can also do leg raises at the gym. They're okay, but they haven't been like that much of a difference for me. That's the second tip. Work out the static muscles. The third tip, start taking creatine and protein every day. If your focus right now is the gym, take protein once 4 hours or eat anything that contains at least 20 grams of protein every 3-4 hours. Then before your workout or 1 hour before your workout, take 5, 7, we can even take 10 grams of creatine. Be careful, do not drink that much water. I remember my dad telling me this. I know someone that used to take 10 grams of creatine. He was like so thirsty, he had like, I don't know, bad reaction to it, and he drank like continuous days 5-6 liters of water. That's too much. Be careful, do not drink that much amount of water. You can destroy your kidneys and you can make your life worse. Be careful with it. What creatine and protein does to you is just they give you a lot more power. When I started taking creatine, I went from 10 kilogram biceps curl to 15 in just 1 month. Then it like skyrocketed my progress. I went from 10 kilogram incline bench press to 20 in, let's say, again 1-2 months. I know it's weird, but it's good. Trust me, it will make you look better. You can say that I am kind of bloated right now because of it, but I do not care, bro. Your muscles will look better and you must take it every day for the rest of your life. It also has some cognitive effects, I think, when you take 10 grams, but I'm not really sure about that because I haven't seen that much studies about it. Protein, creatine, track your macros. That's the fourth tip. Track your macros. Install MyFitnessPal. Go on Play Store or App Store if you're on iPhone, and just search MyFitnessPal. Do not even buy the premium version. Stick with the free version, and you can track 2 things or even 3 things. Your macros, that means your calories, carbs, fats, proteins. Try to limit carbs to 300 grams per day. Fats, you can eat how much you want, bro. Fuck the guys that say you cannot eat other fatty foods. Not meaning like bullshit processed foods, but avocado, eggs, things like that, nuts. Yes, you must limit nuts. You can eat more than 100 grams of nuts per day because then you'll most likely vomit. But nah, eat as much fat as you can, but get it from real foods. Protein, eat, let's say, 150 grams per day. That's more than enough. You can even eat 200, but what's more than 200 grams of protein per day is too much and you'll most likely feel sick. The second thing you can track is your body weight. I have been tracking my body weight since 2022 and do a shirtless picture every day. Stop coping. Just go in the mirror, close the door of your bedroom if you're anxious, if your mother, if your father, and take a picture of you shirtless. No one is going to see it, trust me. Even if you delete it from your phone, it's going to be saved in the MyFitnessPal cloud and you can see it anytime you want. And the future you will be grateful that you did this because he will be able to see the progress. The third thing, you can track your water. I used to do this, but now I don't do it because it's hard. You don't know how much water you're drinking if you're drinking from a bottle, like everyone does. But if you want to be more extreme, you can track your water, and also you can track your micros like sugars, glucose, those things I don't really know because I haven't even tracked those. But if you want to go extreme, you can track those. Now, I think the fifth tip of this video is progressive overload. That means let's say you are starting with 5 kilogram dumbbells, doing bicep curls. The next week, try to do 5.5 or 6 kilogram dumbbells if you have those. Then just do this progressive overloading of the weight. Let's say you start with 5, in 2 weeks you get to 7, in other 2 weeks you get to 8. You just try to level up, like you are in a game. If you're playing Minecraft, the first week you get diamonds, the second week, let's say, you get netherite, the third week you beat the Ender Dragon. It's so simple, bro. The gym isn't complicated. Those guys that are fitness influencers try to make it complicated, but they do not know anything. 6 tip: stop overcomplicating exercises. Do the bare minimum. Do 3 sets per every exercise. 6 to 8 sets per week per muscle group, and it will grow, trust me. If you are starting, your workout shouldn't exceed 45 minutes. Even if you are with experts, you'll just over fatigue yourself, and you must create the habit first of working out. Then you focus more and go every day 1.5 hours long. Be careful. Just start with easy habits if you're a beginner. What I want to try to understand is that if you want to get like a steady looking body, you have to focus on this, like the shoulders, lateral shoulders, the side delts, traps, and lats. If you have like a lot of progress in those areas, you look way better. Bro, imagine this: if you add just 4 centimeters to your shoulder width, you look like a fucking monster. Go search wide shoulders on the internet right now. As next step, I'll give you 10 seconds. Search wide shoulders. Okay, you have seen that those guys that have wide shoulders look like they're fucking dangerous. I wouldn't fight a guy that's with that's like so wide in his shoulders, because bro, they look dangerous. They look like they have a lot of power, and they usually have. If you become a guy with wide shoulders, everyone will respect you, trust me. And people will start asking you, bro, what do you work out? Bro, do you take steroids? Imagine that. You can get to the level that people think you took steroids just by working the right muscles, trust me. That's all I have for this video. In the future, I'll make a real 1-hour video. I think I will make it on my private community on how to really work out like a madman and build an aesthetic physique. But this is the full guide on how to build an aesthetic physique. If you're a beginner, if you're in intermediate, I'm not an expert yet. I just went to gym for 4 years. I know this is not the best physique that you can get in 4 years, but bro, trust me, I have went from 60 kilos to 77 kilograms. So I started the bad way. I could have just started from when I was fat and then bulked, but I didn't know that thing. So I'll see you in the next video, and subscribe.